Hey, hopefuls. We are in August. And so here where we are, we're already back to school. Like my son started yesterday. I know some kids have been back for a little while. And so this month is that 6 month rotation for kids' room, which I kind of like. I'm having mixed feelings about kids' rooms right now because my son is of that nearing adult age and I'm not okay about it. But also, like, I don't have to pick up toys as often as some of you, and he's pretty much self maintained. So, if you are in the stages of picking up toys and stepping on Legos, and I'm so sick of Barbie shoes and all those things, know that they'll grow. And if you're here, we're building systems that they can be part of, right? That they can now participate in, organize, clean up those habits. Get them installed in your little boy's brain and your little girl's brain as soon as possible because it's an organized life for the whole family. It's not an organized system that mom gets to follow everybody around. So just keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind. So today, this week, we're focusing on that get ready zone. And I want to think outside of just the closet. I want to think that whole get ready to get out the door in the mornings. Because it's not just I got dressed on my own, yay me. It's I got dressed, right? I put my shoes on. I put my pajamas where they go. I can grab my backpack. I know it's ready. I didn't forget my lunchbox. It's that whole get ready to get out the door. Now, we've got all sorts of things. I know I have other videos. You can always check out the library. If you're like, no, Melissa, I want to focus on closet. We got you there. Like, I get it. But for today's live, I really want to embrace that focus toward kids' independence. So those morning rushes are now morning routines. So you may have the kids' closet, right? So February, when we did kids' room initially, you reset the space, and now you have bins without lids, so they're easier to grab their clothes. Or maybe you got one of those pre-sorted systems. I know a bunch of friends and clients have those hanging closet things with the 5, 7 slot things. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So everything is laid out and ready. You grab Monday's clothes on Monday, you grab Tuesday's clothes on Tuesday, and etc. So that's the morning routine of I got dressed. But as I took my pajamas off, I also put those in the hamper, or I put those on my bed, or I put those where my pajamas go. Depending on the age, it may be the hamper. If you're my age, t-shirt just goes back on the bed, so I grab it that night. That's part of it. It's not just I got dressed. Yay me. Okay, I got dressed. Now what? Right? And did the dressing happen before or after breakfast? Did you have breakfast, brush your teeth, and then get dressed because you're graceful like a Melissa and got toothpaste everywhere? It's those steps that, and I know it probably sounds like, Melissa, that is way too micro focused, but it is every little step that we can organize and get taken care of today is going to make tomorrow morning less stressful. And the morning after that, less stressful. Yeah, the routines and habits are going to be reminders. You're probably in the suck of it some days, especially like as seasons and rotations and schedules change. Great. Now we're back in this. Now I got to reset all that. But it's okay. This is a system we have that works. Now let's stack onto it, right? I know they get up, they come downstairs, they have breakfast. Okay. What's stacked on that? Is the carrying your plate to the sink stacked on that? Is the after breakfast, you've carried your plate to the sink, now you go brush your teeth? Stacked on that. These are part of those every step of the routine that is going to build toward that independent success that we want in our kids, whether they're grown or not. And so I want you to think beyond just the closet, right? Do we have a system for when they get home from school, their backpack gets hung here, their lunchbox makes it to the kitchen? They know that when they get home, they hang up their backpack, they take their folder and homework out and head straight to the table. or straight to wherever homework section is. Homework's coming up later in the month. Hold on, we'll get to that, and activities, because I'm a crafter like that. But those are the systems. Like, do you have a full system to make it an independent success story? Basically for the kids. So when they get home, they hang up their backpack, they go do their homework. So instead of leaving that homework on the table, does that folder get closed and right back to the backpack? So we know it's there for tomorrow. It's not mom's coming around, oh shoot, did you put this away? Did this go back in there? Did this happen there? If there's parent signatures needed, mine came home yesterday and dropped stuff on my desk right where he knows I'm going to see it. I'll be like, that was not there. Oh, that's for me to do. Because if it doesn't come straight in and it stays hidden in a folder inside the backpack may be hanging up, but are the to-dos still in there waiting to be forgotten to do? Do you have a charging system? A lot of kids right now, they use those Chromebooks or devices or readers or tablets or whatever your school and kids call them. Excuse me. Whatever those are called, is there a system where it gets plugged in? I shared a video yesterday on socials that years ago, and I mean, he was shorter than me years ago, we moved his backpack hook to live next to a charger, like a plug in the wall. So his charger is always plugged in, and it just kind of like, so it's plugged in and then we loop it up over the hook. So there's no cords on the floor because Grace here would fall over them. But also I don't want to move it when I go to vacuum. Nobody needs to trip or move things, period. Like, so making just that small shift, like that was the constant, like, okay, we are struggling making sure that your backpack is in a home, and then your laptop, Chromebook, is charged consistently for school. And there's only so many plugs and kids that can use those plugs at school if they didn't get it charged, right? So I don't want it to be your responsibility to take the cord to school every day. So then we have a whole other, oh my goodness, are you going to forget it? And then now we don't even have a charger. And I don't want it to be anyone else's responsibility but his and mine to make sure it's done. So we're not taking the chargers to school. We're not losing it somewhere else. We just had to find a better system. And for us, it needs to, I didn't want the backpack to be here, the Chromebook to be there, the charger to be wherever. I wanted it all to be in one. So it's a one drop spot. My son is a very macro organizer, one step. I'm not making two steps to put anything away. You want me to fold a shirt? Not going to happen. You want me to make socks? Not going to happen. You want me to hang my backpack up and go charge my computer? Not going to happen. So we made a hook and we moved it. And for a while we had his bag went there and mine went here. When we moved, that changed. And now all the bags are together. But moving it to buy a plug made the next morning so much easier. Now that Chromebook just stays in his backpack, the cord that is up over that hook just gets plugged in. So we know he's ready to go the next morning. There's no finding the laptop. There's no grabbing the folders. There's no getting the backpack. There's no hunting and searching at 6 a.m. because no. Getting them cleaned, fed, and dressed and out the door is hard enough some days. Getting them cleaned, fed, dressed out the door, and with all their school stuff, there's just one more level of possible stress that honestly defeats the goals of successful independence for both you and them. I want you to be independent enough to be like, sounds like you a problem. Love you, bye. Right? Like, if they can get out the door and both of you, all of you are confident that they're dressed, they're fed, they have everything they need, that's dope. That's what this get ready zone is about. That's what this get ready conversation is about. It's not just get dressed and look cute. It's not just here's your heart-shaped sandwiches that are cut. Right? It's, do you have steps from wake up to alarms at school that work? That don't include you, probably because you're trying to get ready for your day too, or you have multiple kids you're trying to manage. That's just too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too exhausting. It's too much. It's beyond the mental load. It is just mental mess for the morning, and nobody needs that. Somebody clip that mental morning mess. Sometimes I crack myself up. Sorry, squirrel. But that's what I want you to think. I want you to think of the get ready zone as a whole process to support their morning independence. So then kid 1 gets out the shower at 7. Kid 2 gets out the shower at 7:15. Kid 3 gets out the shower at 7:45. You know they're going to go get dressed. You know those routines. The pajamas find their homes. They know to grab their lunch boxes or to zip up their bag before they go running out the door and it gets dumped. You know the systems and routine are the full circle to the point when they get home, they are already starting the process to make tomorrow more successful, to make tomorrow morning less stressful, to make tomorrow morning the same as this morning, as successful, as doable, as an entire process of independence for these kids. They know not only am I getting dressed in the morning, I'm grabbing my stuff. I know when I get home from school, I'm hanging my backpack up and plugging in my Chromebook and doing my homework. And after my homework's done, putting the folder back. It's not a one step fall off, one step fall off. It's a full routine. Okay, great. You did your homework. Now what are you responsible for doing? Oh, I'm responsible for putting my folder back in my bag and zipping my bag up. I'm responsible for, before I go play, making sure my Chromebook's plugged in. Those are the languages and thoughts and things. It's not about the dress. It's not about making sure our shoes match. It's not about this step. It's not about that step. It's about this whole process that we are getting ready to get out the door. And then when we come back in the door, we already have the steps, habits, and routines in place to get out the door tomorrow morning. It's beyond the clothes and shoes. It's the whole process I want you to think about. So this month, or Kids Month, so the reset bundle's half off. And the reset bundle includes decluttering. So if you're like, Melissa, I totally didn't declutter in February, dope. Or if you had an amazing shopping summer, fabulous. Great job. Let's lessen that space a little bit. So it has the 30-day declutter, the 30-day organizing, the 30-day sustaining, and then the 3S tour. So you get all that for half price. So it's like $450 this month. And it's all focused on kids' room. So you don't have to do it all right now. If you just want to look at the organizing systems or refresh your sustaining steps because we're switching into back to school fall mode, whatever it is, go grab it. Or just start your free trial at the library. You get all that inside the library, as well as the group space and the chat spaces. And bonus, the main part of the library is the audio recording. So yeah, all of it. Here you go. Just take it all, because I want you to have a less stressful tomorrow. And we do that by getting organized today. That's it. Until next time, stay hopeful.